Imagine a man who had everything: wealth, power, prestige. That was Julian Mantle. He was a superstar lawyer living in luxury, winning every case, admired by all. But beneath the surface, Julian was empty, exhausted, and alone. His days blurred into endless work, his relationships shallow, his health neglected. The more he achieved, the more hollow he felt. Then, in the middle of a courtroom, Julian collapsed, a heart attack that shattered his illusion of invincibility. Lying in a hospital bed, he realized his success had nearly cost him his life. The money, the fame, the possessions, suddenly meaningless. This was his wake-up call. He left the hospital changed, seeing his life for what it was, a gilded cage. In a moment of clarity, Julian sold everything: his mansion, his car, his old identity. He walked away from it all, determined to find a life of true meaning. The world was shocked, but Julian was finally free. He set out to discover who he was meant to be. Julian's search for meaning led him to India and then to the Himalayas. There, he heard of the Sages of Sivana, monks said to hold the secrets of a joyful, enlightened life. After a grueling journey, Julian found them. The sages welcomed him, not as a lawyer, but as a seeker. In their mountain sanctuary, he learned that true wealth is measured in joy and inner peace. The sages taught to change your life, you must first change yourself. Happiness, they said, is cultivated from within. They introduced Julian to 7 timeless virtues, simple, powerful principles for fulfillment. Through their guidance, Julian began to shed his old habits and embrace a new way of living. Slowly, he was reborn, stronger, calmer, and more alive than ever. The sage's first lesson: master your mind. Your thoughts are a garden. Tend them, and your life will bloom. Next, follow your purpose. Like a lighthouse, let your unique calling guide you through life's storms. Practice Kaizen, constant, never-ending improvement. Small daily steps lead to big transformation. Embrace discipline. Like a cable made of tiny threads, small acts of willpower build unbreakable strength. Respect your time. Every moment is precious and non-renewable. Serve others selflessly. A life of giving is a life filled with meaning. And finally, live in the present. The magic of life is found in the now. These virtues, taught through stories and symbols, became Julian's new foundation. He learned to meditate, to be grateful, to see the sacred in the ordinary. The transformation was not instant, but each day he grew closer to the peace he'd always sought. The millionaire was gone, the monk within was awakened. Julian's purpose became clear: to share these lessons with the world. He was ready to return home, forever changed. Julian returned home unrecognizable, radiant, calm, and at peace. He sought out his old colleague John to share his story, not to boast, but to serve. He spoke of the 7 virtues: the garden of the mind, the power of purpose, and the beauty of the present. Julian's mission was now to help others find the peace he had discovered. His story is a reminder: it's never too late to change. You don't need to abandon your life to find happiness. The wisdom of the sages is for everyone. Start with one positive thought, one small step, one mindful moment. True success isn't about what you have, but who you become. The journey is from the head to the heart. The monk is not a distant figure. It's a state of being within us all, waiting to be awakened. The first step is yours to take.